You're listening to Why You Suck in Bed on the Glory Hole Radio Network. GloryHoleRadio.com.
Can I motorboat your tits?
What's up, motherfuckers? How's that?
I don't know why that makes me laugh. Hey guys, it's Callie.
It's Stacy.
It's me.
It's the token penis.
It's TP.
I don't know that he's angry anymore.
I don't know. Yeah.
I think he's more depressed tonight.
I just shot a hypodermic full of Red Bull into my scrotum, so hopefully that'll work.
And I think it's working.
Woo! Woohoo! It's a party.
Wow, all right guys, how are you?
Wicked.
We're pumped. Oh, and we have a newbie here.
We have a guest.
Hello.
His name is Barney, and he's here as an
yes,
expert
that's real.
on today's topic,
Which is shoes.
fetishes. And he happens to have a shoe fetish.
Yes.
Right, Barney? He grunts, apparently,
When he
talks about shoes. So before we begin, we're going to do the regular plugging.
Glory hole.
Callie, why don't you plug?
I know.
That's what she said.
So we're doing a shout out to the guys at Glory Hole. Check them out at gloryhole.com. gloryholeradio.com. Callie's already halfway into her beer. And shout out to Mad Scientists.
Mad Scientist
with
Party
Kevin
Hour.
Kraft and Miguel Hexelvania. Hi guys. And but there's a new one coming out, but I don't think
There's a
they're
new
out.
one coming out. We haven't unveiled them
We
yet.
haven't
I don't
unveiled
think,
them, so I
have
guess we're
we?
not allowed to talk. But we're teasing you guys. So
It's a great new podcast. It's going to be coming your way
shortly.
A new member of the family.
Yes.
So
what
we're
do we
also
do?
on Stitcher.com,
Apparently,
which I still don't know anything
Which
about.
none of us have any idea what
No,
it's
but
about.
we-
It streams directly to your phone.
so just check it out. None of us know how to do it. So
It's awesome. I checked it out last week. It's amazing.
Awesome.
It's really cool. Check out the podcast there.
Okay. Thanks, Barney.
Thanks.
And also, I'm going to brag for a minute.
Oh, here we go.
You're oozing sex? Is that
No. That's a given. If you go on iTunes and you go to Top Comedy Podcasts, we're there.
Are we there?
We're on it.
We're totally there because I totally looked again today.
It's so cool.
Wowzers. It's very exciting.
Aren't you really number 8 in the rating or something?
18.
Oh my God.
It's a good number. I remember
amazing.
18. 18 was good.
It is amazing, considering we don't know what the fuck we're doing.
But I think you guys would be impressed. If most of you heard last week's episode, we actually were focused. So the
We
key
have
is
lists.
The
That's
key
the
is
key.
I can't drink wine. I can only drink beer.
So far, that's
And,
the...
So
and-
far.
And have a list.
And we have a list.
Let's not
Who
betray
knew
the list.
Right, who knew having a list would help us?
Or lisp.
Or a list.
I love lisps. That's my fetish.
That's berserker.
I have a lot of weird ones. We'll get into that later. I think what we're going to do is we're going to start off with listener emails.
Why here? I don't know.
Answer your email. It's time to answer your emails. It's time to answer your emails.
It's time to answer your emails.
And here we go. And TP is apparently not working with us.
What?
I know, but I like it when it fades and we go, and here we go.
That's our thing.
I know, it's a thing.
What am I doing?
You are a little off, man.
Oh, wow.
Fuck you all. You know what
Damn you in the
Come
Red
on,
Bull.
get angry.
Damn that
Say the
needle
F
in the
word.
scrotum.
Yeah,
Look,
you
look,
can
look, look up in the sky.
Fuck you.
Oh, we're back to
Are we
this
back
again?
to the sound effects?
Fuck you.
Oh, here we go.
That was cute. I like that.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Until someone's like, we hate you, token penis and your fucking shit.
And then-
Sound effects. Sound effects.
And then I'll again ask them, where is your top 20 podcast ass fuck?
And then he would say, up your ass and in your scrotum with the fucking Red Bull. No?
I think that's the new thing that's going to catch on with the kids.
I think so.
Red Bull into the
Well,
scrotum,
you do
children.
know,
Let's
I'm
go.
sorry, I just have to say something, but you do know about the tampons, right?
Of course.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't you share?
Soak it. Okay. No, not apparent. It is. It's a fact that kids in high school now, in order to get drunk and not so their parents don't detect it when they come in after a night, they take tampons and they soak it in liquor. So they'll put it in 151, and then the girls will shove it in their vaginas, so that way it's a quicker absorption into the bloodstream, or the guys will shove it up their asses.
Brilliant. Really. You got to give them credit.
I cannot even believe that they thought of this. Isn't it amazing?
You know we would have done it in high school.
I would have never thought of that.
Yeah. So that way they go home, mom and dad are like, you're drunk. They're like, no, smell my breath.
No, smell my ass.
Smell my. Wait, how come it always goes back to asses?
Always goes back to
assholes.
ass.
This entire pod embrace the anal sex.
The other mouth.
It is. Oh, I love
the asshole is not a bad place.
See,
embrace it, people.
Sounds like you.
Yeah, I think so. Or my twin sister.
Yeah.
So let's start with our email. Email number 1 from Eddie.
Eddie, hi Ed.
Hi Eddie.
I say Ed.
Love the show. My favorite podcast. Please, please don't stop.
Oh, we're not going to stop. Don't you worry.
No questions for you lovely ladies, but I do have a few comments I'd like to share. Okay.
Share your comments.
First, I'm 54, and we've been married for 32 years.
Ooh, mazel tov. Tough?
I don't know. It sounds like
Mazel.
torture.
Well, we're gonna go there.
All of us around the table just made a face like we sucked on a lemon.
I'm still trying to do 54 minus 32.
I've been blessed with a wonderful wife with a great butt.
Oh, drink.
Drinking game.
Every time we go, aw, guest, you have to drink. Okay,
Yes,
he's got
and
it.
And whenever Callie says gentleman, you also have to.
Yes. I've been saying dude now.
Okay. And they have the most incredible sex. It's slowed down the past few years, but we still have fun, and I still can't get enough of her. I'm hoping that her sex drive will return to what it was, but enough of that, my comments. Dr. Stacy, you are exactly right. Anything is fine between two people if they both want it and enjoy it together.
And that was in response to us talking about swinging, couple swinging. Okay.
We're still very much in love, and we enjoy
I have that sound effect. You don't need
doing so many different things.
I'm live.
Things you both can appreciate. Stacy, are you ready? We love anal sex.
Go them. Hello. A couple that's been married 32 years. And he's... Jeff, come on. Dude, enough with that. Wah, wah, wah,
Sound effect Jeff is in effect.
Okay, I'm sorry.
So he basically... He shoves his cock inside her ass still. That's awesome.
Callie, I think we know what anal sex is.
Okay, I'm just throwing it out there. Just for you listeners who do not know what anal sex is. I just want to say cock
I know,
and
you do.
shoving an ass.
You have to
Take
go
it
there.
like a whore.
All right. We've been enjoying anal since before we got married. My wife has had some of her most intense orgasms when we are having anal sex. And yes, she has done my ass with her strap on.
Oh, hallelujah.
Let it soak in. Let it soak in.
Are you in? Are you so he could take it up the ass.
Oh.
Okay.
Wow, good for him.
Yeah.
Wow.
So what's the problem?
We have used toys on each other's butts as well. Now, this one's directed to you.
Great.
Callie, we both love licking buttholes.
Oh, yes, so do I. I'm with you guys. I do that too.
I get so excited licking and tongue fucking her ass.
Oh, I'm with you, Ed.
And she also loves it when I come on her ass or her butthole.
Oh.
And yes, I've licked some of my own cum off her ass.
See, that's not. See, I'm happy to hear another man who is clearly not gay like to lick his cum.
Barney,
what
do you feel about men who lick up their own ejaculate?
I've never tasted my own nor another.
Not even accidentally?
Possibly accidentally. Possibly that, yeah, you know, you got to deny the kiss after all the, you know.
That's the next
they want the
question.
kiss. As a young man, yes.
Okay.
As you get later on, you're just so happy to receive it that if, you know, you do a slight kiss. But so
You do what you have to do.
Never to go out of my way to.
That's a reasonable answer.
Got it.
Okay.
Did I think I was homosexual tasting myself? No.
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 You're not. I mean,
No.
You're with a lady. She performs the act on you, and you kiss her, right?
See, but
There's nothing gay about that.
the desire to kiss like immediately after. Right. That's, you know.
Yeah.
What if they demand the kiss right away?
Right. Read
They
on.
do.
Read on.
Women do. It's almost like a test.
It is like a test.
Kiss
It's like
me.
kiss me.
Kiss me.
There was a whole
And there are women that feel funny the other way around.
Right.
Right.
like
And how dare that?
no. If he's eating my pussy, he's going to come up here and kiss me, and I have no problem with that. I like tasting my own in terms of that. I don't sit there and squirt in a cup and drink it. I fucking love pussy. You know what I meant by that.
I do. Okay.
Yes, go on, Ed.
Read on, Ed. I like the taste of my cum, and she enjoys it when I do. And we have shared cum kisses, too. It sounds like a poem. I like to lick her butthole and push the cum back into her ass. She loves sucking my cock. And then had me roll over so she could lick my butthole some more and then push some of my own cum out of her mouth and into my ass. What?
A circus act.
I can't even follow that email.
Wow, I totally.
What is he complaining about?
Oh, wow. Wow. I wonder how often they do that.
Then he says, how did we start all of this? Who knows? A lot of it has just happened. We have always been open to things together, and we have always just let ourselves go, and I guess we get caught up in the moment. I don't know that we have ever sat down and planned a lot of the fun things that we've done over the years. We're very lucky, and I know how lucky I am. So please, keep up the great work. Keep talking about anal sex and licking buttholes, blowjobs, with swallowing and facials. And yes, I always ask if she would like a facial.
Oh, you're a gentleman then, my friend.
Drink,
double drink, because I said gentleman.
Is key.
Protein is key. Wow, that's awesome.
And you guys remind everyone have as much fun as they should be having. Sorry if I rambled. Thank you for reading, and I hope you enjoyed my comments. I'd be happy to answer any questions you have. I'll keep listening and sharing your podcast with my wife. You're the best, Eddie.
Awesome. Thank you,
Thanks,
Eddie. But I'm interested. So he okay.
So Eddie doesn't have a problem or question.
So
he just wanted to
He's
brag.
bragging.
Obviously, yeah.
So he comes in her, he comes in her ass.
Right.
He licks it out, has his cum now in his mouth.
And then pushes it back.
Puts it in her mouth, and then she puts it in his ass.
There's something about him pushing it back into her.
There's a lot of
and then pushing it back into her ass. I'm curious. See, being that I'm not down with anal, but I wonder how that would feel about having someone spit their cum up my asshole. I don't know. It's something to look forward to.
Why don't you do some field research?
Add it to your card.
I can't wait.
Add it to the card.
I'll add that to the card. Would you, by any chance, take cum and spit it into my asshole? Do you think any guy would have a problem with that?
Ask him how his aim is,
Whose cum is it?
It should be his, I hope. Wow, interesting. Well, that's pretty cool. Good for them.
My next email is a little present for Callie.
Uh-oh. I hate her presents. See where the nose goes? It always goes to this. What is that?
It's your nose tea bags.
Callie tea bags are mine.
I do. I don't know what it is. It feels so good. Maybe I have a clown fetish, and I want a clown nose up my asshole. No? I don't know.
You're a mess.
I'm a disaster.
I can't play the horn now?
No.
That's probably the only time you could have.
Please.
Okay, so the next email is a little gift. It's from Gail. Mrs. Verb.
Mrs. Verb, I love you.
Now, audience
I love you.
To our audience, Callie is having this little relationship on Twitter
Love
with this
her.
woman who lives in Scotland.
I cannot wait to hear her voice.
And her name is Mrs. Verve, and she's married, and her husband we've read an email from him in the past, and he seems like a very nice guy, and they tweet constantly.
They're on it.
Always
They're like
tweeting.
the king and queen of Twitter.
And
absolutely.
They just come on to Callie like there's no tomorrow.
It's like I'm getting gangbanged, and I kind of like it.
And she gives it right back to them. And
it's fun.
I mean, all of us are just kind of like, get a fucking room.
Exactly.
All of us on Twitter, like enough. But
she's awesome.
She is awesome.
And she has great tatas.
She showed them to Callie.
You're going to fly there?
And she's going to fly here. Actually, she's coming to NYC soon.
Without the husband?
I don't care. We'll have a big party.
Wow.
Or a
Nice.
3-party.
You better
Is he
record
gonna wear
it.
a kilt?
You better record it.
Record it, not video.
No, for the show.
He
course.
just plays the bagpipes.
No, he said, actually, he was talking about videotapings. Do you remember that whole Twitter thing where he was like, we'll set up a cam and blah, 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 blah. And then he was like, no, I'll just be out there with the cam. Do you remember all this?
I kind of like
You
don't
tuned it
follow
out.
you guys all the
Okay.
time because it makes me a little nauseous.
Well, it doesn't do that to me.
Anyway. Hello, beautiful ladies. Congratulations on the show. It's getting better and better. Thank
Can you do
you.
a Scottish accent?
Can you do Scottish accent?
Eh.
What was that?
That's good.
Bro.
What was that? Okay. Can you do one? What's your name?
C.
C. Forget him. Okay. I have something I would like to get your opinion on, please. I think foreplay is very important, and my hubby always makes sure I have a delicious orgasm before we get down to the juicy penetration. When we switch to doggy, my favorite, and I'm close to coming again, I sometimes like to use my little clit vibrator to make it extra explosive. I like using my fingers or his, but I think that little extra battery power makes it more intense. Stacy, I know you're not into the vibrator movement, but it would be interesting to hear what you both think of using a vibrator for extra stimulation during sex. Also, it would be good to get a male opinion on their lady using a little something during sex. TP?
Or Barney.
Or now we have Barney. Callie, the spooning is on. I love when you drunk tweet me. I love you.
Oh, I love you.
Like Gail.
Wait. I can't wait till we spoon all night long. I just want to spoon.
Your paper towels are getting wet.
No, actually, I don't even have paper towels, and I'm just letting it go all natural.
Your cutlets aren't in tonight?
They're not in, but I'm really down with spooning, and I can't wait. And I got to tell you, there's been many nights where I sit there and I put my fingers in my pussy, and I think about you holding me all night and playing with my nipples.
I'm going to vomit.
That's all. I'm wet. Where's my ShamWow? Okay.
So, Gail.
So, let's talk about this, because I'm
not into the vibrator.
No, but she's talking about doggy style, and I absolutely, hands down, I talked about my tongue. Not my tongue, but the tongue vibrator that I have with the little bullet that comes with it. Mm-hmm. Absolutely, doggy style, I need it. Because, I don't know, it feels great. I sit there and I nuzzle it in there. Right. And then it just put it on high, right when I'm about to come.
In there or on the little man in the boat?
I tuck it in there.
In there means?
Not inside my whole hole. Like, I try to, like...
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
The W-H-O-L-E?
I don't know, like, it just kind of, like, gets in there. Like, but then when I get really wet,
is
it
on the clitoris?
Yes, but then it keeps falling, and then I've got to stick it back up. So sometimes I go lay flat. So I guess I'm not really in doggy style.
It sounds like a lot of work.
It is. Well, toys are a lot of work sometimes.
That's why I'm not into them.
It's so little, but my tongue I'll hold there. But the little bullet guy, like, he just gets really wet and slimy, and because I'm always
slips.
like trippy. Yeah. So it doesn't stay in. But the tongue is a really good thing because it does add to it, because you're not getting any clitoral stimulation from doggy style.
That's what I was asking. It's not clitoral.
No.
It's internal.
No, with what?
She's saying she stimulates her clitoris with the vibrator.
Right. While he's going from behind. I drip.
Oh, okay.
No, but you can also stimulate yourself with your fingers.
Yeah, but it doesn't work for me. I do prefer.
Or the guy can use his fingers.
But then he's
do you have an itchy boob tonight? What are you doing?
No, I'm like my shoulder. Now you got me all worried about my armpits.
All right, TP, she wants your opinion, too. And Barney, you want to do
it? As on a whole?
As a guest, I let the guest
Okay, your opinion of vibrator as a whole, and then answer the question.
Sure, use the vibrator for itself. You got to embrace technology. A lot of people out there, that don't even have a DVD player yet.
But do you feel inadequate when your woman will take one out?
No. Any man that's confident in himself does not feel inadequate if you want to use a tool.
Okay, I just want to make sure some men feel inadequate.
Point A to point B, within reason,
I agree with him completely.
Legumes,
Legumes?
Frozen grapes?
Frozen legumes.
Ice.
Frozen grapes.
I love it. Do you like frozen grapes in your ass?
Because it doesn't have a motor?
No, frozen grapes.
Just to go back to is it different if it has a motor or if it's non-motorized?
Like a dildo vibrator?
Dildo vibrator.
So is a dildo okay and a vibrator not? Like, I'm wondering.
To be honest with you, when I'm doggy style, I don't want to. I want to hold on to something, and I want something there. Like, it's. So I don't know. I don't really like doggy style.
Tools for success.
Okay.
Embrace
good to know.
Evolution.
Thumbs up.
Technology.
Yeah, I think whatever you want to do, whatever makes you feel good.
I come more from clitoral stimulation, so
I fuck a monkey for crying out loud.
Exactly. I don't shove the monkey inside my vagina hole. My vagina.
On second thought, though, if I may,
your vagina hole.
If it's exclusively dependent, if the big O is exclusively dependent on the vibrator, then I could possibly understand. I understand the jealousy issues, perhaps, with.
I get that, right. If it's exclusive.
It's only that way.
Because then you're like, oh, what do you even need me for?
Right,
exactly.
Now and then. It's like lingerie or Christmas.
I've gotten...
And Christmas. He just compared a vibrator to lingerie at Christmas.
Nice.
More frequent than Christmas. Here and there.
But I've had my ex hide my vibrator because I used it so much. And that annoyed me.
Perhaps he did that because he didn't want you to rely as much upon the set equipment alone. And
yeah.
You know what I mean?
And also because by the time he came home, I was done. I came like 10 times and I didn't want to have
he's
sex
competing with
That's
it.
He's
right. You don't want to
say
right.
You can't compete with technology.
Good to know. He didn't know about the monkey yet.
It's like carbs and fresh vegetables when you're eating healthy. You need both.
So
a healthy diet. Yeah.
You
Healthy.
embrace the vibrator?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you like it up your ass? Do you take the dildo?
No.
I don't know where that just
covered
went.
this?
I don't know. Okay, sorry.
Why are you so focused on his ass?
I don't know, because he sits on it, and I haven't seen it, and his pants are baggy. Maybe you should take your pants off during this taping.
Or make him wear a kilt so you get ready.
Yeah, get the Scottish vibe going.
You will see my ass
helping Mrs.
when
Verb.
I'm fucking your ass.
Oh, no. Keep the pants on.
You went there.
He did.
Yes.
It's the holy grail of assholes.
I'm getting her hooked on certain type of opiates.
Oh, that's why. So he can fuck me in the
I
ass.
can fuck her in the ass.
All right, one more email.
It's not like
Did we help her?
I think so.
Just
Help
use it.
everybody.
Listen, Mrs. Verb, just use it. You do it. It's all good. Enjoy your doggy style.
I can't play it. They won't let me.
I have this nose hair clipper that makes a great sound.
I have this, though.
Butt rot. This is one of my favorite tweeters. Unknown Jedi 112.
Oh, I like Unknown.
He's cool.
Although him and I broke up.
Why?
Because I told him I wasn't a Star Wars fan. And he said we can never talk again.
I'm surprised I even fucking talked to you.
Yeah, I get that.
Well,
I'm a
really?
big Star Wars fan.
So am I.
Ugh.
And
I'm not. But I got, whatever. It's a long
but
Chewbacca
people
story.
call her Chewbacca.
Yeah, exactly. So, whatever.
Why?
Don't ask. Wow.
You probably don't want to go there right now because she gets very angry.
I get very
It's
angry.
one of two things in my...
No,
Please, it's none of them.
Okay.
I hope it's not anything.
A vivid imagination.
You should hear the.
You'll have to listen to the podcast
It's
when
probably worse than what I'm
some
thinking.
guy called her a Chewbacca, and it made no sense.
No, and now another guy decided to take an orgasm that I had,
A fake one.
a fake orgasm, and put it with Chewbacca, so it sounds like me and Chewbacca are fucking.
That was option one.
So it sounds like Chewbacca's raping her.
Yeah, essentially.
So the fans are just embracing the Chewbacca,
Yes.
and
And
poor Callie.
And I'm taking it like a champ. I really am. I really, really, really am. So
All right, here's Unknown Jedi.
Oh,
Wow.
Nice. Was that B flat? That was like harmony, right?
nice.
I just listened to your last podcast, and it was awesome. I've been listening to podcasts for a while, and I've never listened to a female podcast. It's interesting to see the different perspective on sex. I thought those girls kind of forcing their men to eat their own cum is fucked up.
Yeah, that was fucked up. Those girls.
Yeah.
There was a big story, Barney.
Yeah, I
Ugh.
can see that.
I don't think you guys talked about that maybe they did it to show the men that this is what they have to taste when they get it in the mouth.
Okay. All right. We all deal with different things. Let it go.
These girls were angry.
Who knows? They might not even know why they did it. I do have a cum eating story, though. Okay.
Okay.
First off, I'm not a cum shooter. Good to know.
So he dribbles?
Mine usually more or less oozes out.
I just
Chunky spunk.
Oh, God.
Very rare.
It's all diet.
It is.
Man,
well,
pineapple
pineapple
juice.
juice.
Oh, we did it again. Oh, we're like
Oh,
completing
drink
each other's
again.
sentence. I love it.
Drink again.
Drink. Okay.
Chunky spunk. Very rarely have I ever been able to shoot my load. Ew, Callie.
Sorry, I'm gurgling.
At the time the story takes place, I had never shot it at all, but it's happened every now and then since then. I was sitting in a chair in front of my computer jacking off to some porn. Once upon a time.
Like most men in America.
When it came time for me to orgasm, I made an O face.
I have the
I'm
visual.
afraid of where this
I
is
know.
going.
I love the visual I'm having.
I remember this particular time was a real good orgasm. At that moment, I felt something shoot into my mouth, hitting the roof of it. Splooge, spooge, spooge. I instantly spit out the contents of my mouth onto the floor, only to see it was my own sperm.
What the hell else was it?
Oh. Do you think he saw? I mean, like, he liked the contents. Spermies.
His eyes were closed.
Oh, man.
I was about 16 or 17 at the time.
Poor kid.
Now, there's a contest for our listeners. Can you send us video of you shooting yourself
Oh,
in the mouth?
what are you doing to us with the shit we're going to get?
I remember being grossed out, but never thinking too into it.
Wow. Until now, we've brought up this terrible memory.
Years
for him.
later,
Then he writes, I
Oh,
actually...
walking the strip.
And I love the taste of my own cum now.
I broke into a cold sweat.
I fill the gallons of milk and I slurp it up.
And then he writes, I accidentally shot my own load in my mouth. It's like he only just realized it.
Oh, unknown Jedi.
Never had it long enough to know what it tastes like. But this is still funny, right?
I like how he I like how he clarifies my own load, like, he
Like
was
it could've-
masturbating and it was someone else's load.
Because, don't guys do that? Don't they jerk off together?
Barney.
The circle jerk. I was invited to one in grade school, and I got very weirded out.
Grade school?
Yeah. They were doing that in 8th grade, Catholic school.
Wow.
Yeah, I was invited, and I was very weirded out. It was the jocks.
Well, I met someone...
maybe
the
that's
jocks.
why I couldn't affiliate with
Yeah.
the jocks. It was very strange.
Listeners, just so you know, Barney and I went to school together. And
Interesting.
We weren't buds, but we've been reunited after all these years.
Little known fact. I was in the Trenchcoat Mafia.
You were?
Come on, you know.
Yeah, you were.
Right,
Yeah.
before it was bad.
Yeah.
When it was cool to be in the Trenchcoat Mafia.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
God. Well, I did know a guy who what was I going to say? Fuck, I hate when this happens.
Circle jerks.
Circle jerks. I do know a guy who two guys used to literally jerk off together in the same bed and have no qualms doing it.
They weren't,
Like,
okay?
would-
No.
they were. Shit, this fucking is
We've
all...
entered the homosexuality vortex. I don't know how to get out of here.
No, but they did. And then they would jerk off in their hands and get up, get paper towels, and call it a day.
No touch.
No touch. They wouldn't touch each other.
Where did this take place? Like, what was the setting?
It was
Mom, we're working out.
It was in where's the meatloaf? In the studio, and they had a studio. Had a studio apartment in Manhattan, so there was no other rooms. So it was one room. So they would sit there and lay in bed together and just jerk off.
So they figure one's doing it, why don't I do
Right.
it too?
But what
But
do you
I've
do?
heard other
They knew
guys
each other
do
through art
this.
school?
Right? Yeah. How did you know that? Wow. Wait,
Clairvoyant, or it's obvious?
holy shit! Wait, get me out of this.
Wow, you nailed it, Barney.
You nailed it right on the goddamn fucking head. But yeah.
That was good.
But what do people do in dorm rooms in college? Because those
I
guys
know.
jerk off all the time, and they have roommates.
You go in the bathroom.
You do?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
isn't
you
it
do.
like a communal bathroom?
You
Typically?
go in the bathroom and lock the door.
In the
It's
stall?
one person in the bathroom at the time, or
Yeah,
you go
but
in
don't
the
they
stall.
hear the whole make the noise?
Or I've heard things.
Yeah, don't you hear that in the next stall over?
Doesn't matter. At least you're in privacy, somewhat. You gotta get private.
You don't want to see a man junk while you're jerking off. Like, you want, right? You want to be able to go to your spank bank and do your thing.
Alone, right?
Yeah.
The noise makes it
Right.
take longer.
Yeah.
Interesting. But, wow. Okay.
Or you
All
can
right.
ask men are very
I guess
open
you
about
guys are
jerking
roommates,
off.
leave.
So they can be like, look, can you leave me alone for like a
Do
half
they
hour?
do they say jerking off still, or like?
What do you guys call it?
What do you call it? Whacking off, whacking your bag.
Pig washing.
TP.
Washing the pig.
I'll agree with whatever he says.
Okay, that's awesome. That's an interesting way. Ugh. Okay. Do you say you're going to go rub one out?
Now?
No, not now. Don't rub one out.
No.
That's a woman, though. A woman says rub one out.
I know someone says, I'm going to go have a session.
A session. Not that this has really ever happened to me, but when they're like, trying to get you wet and they spit a wad of spit
Don't
in
clam.
your pussy.
Spit is one thing.
That's
Clam,
disgusting.
another
What's
thing.
a clam?
You know what a clam is when like
I don't
like,
know.
loogie
But that's what I
comes
mean.
out.
Yeah. I just think it's gnarly when all of a sudden you're like, and I can't. I don't want to
never-
do it because I don't want to spit on TP, and I'm already spitting.
Please spit on me.
Do you want me to
That
spit?
has never happened to me.
Well, it happened to me once.
Someone just went and spit in your pussy?
Spit in my pussy.
That's clam
and then,
spit. That's
and
different
then,
than spit, right?
Yes.
TP.
Yes.
But
Bang, bang.
it really
It's like-
freaked me out.
It's like that's like gentle spit in your hand, Brokeback Mountain.
Right.
This is a gentle, natural male lubricant. But like,
Right.
that's
I
like
was
a vendetta.
Yeah,
Like,
that's anger.
There's
hate you.
anger, yeah.
Ew, well, it wasn't anger sex, but it was morning sex. So maybe that's why I can't get
It was
wet in the
hatred
morning.
towards his mother.
But then I was really worried that now my vagina smelled like his morning breath, so I got all turned off and I couldn't come at all. It sucked.
Did you fake?
Yes, I faked.
Wait, so
I just hope he didn't have a chest infection. It was yellow.
No, but I did get an infection down. No, just kidding.
so a guy that clam spits.
I
This
didn't
is
know
my
a clam
This is my
spit.
hypothesis. The guy that clam spits is the guy that's going to give you a facial without asking.
Yes,
first.
absolutely. But isn't that gnarly? Like, who does that?
I have never had that done to me. I'm
Wow.
sorry for you.
I'm
I'll send you a
sorry.
sympathy card.
Would you please? Thank you. I feel dirty. I need to shower right now.
People ask for may I give you a facial?
No, they
say that?
No, they say, can I come on your face? Why? Do you ask permission?
We covered
Or
this
do you
in our
just do
first
it?
show.
I haven't thought about it in a while. You've been going different places.
Okay. Have you passed that stage in your life? You no longer need to give facials.
Wow.
Wow.
Your woman's a lucky woman.
No, rethink the topic is what I'm thinking.
You should probably rethink. I mean, just watch the eyes.
Watch the movies. Shoe films.
Okay, so Unknown Jedi, I hope we helped you there.
Thanks. Okay, so now we're going to go to the Becca call. If you remember the last podcast, TP had his heart broken by a lady named Becca.
Wait, isn't there a movie where there was the evil girl on it was Becca? And everyone was like, ew, Becca, ew. No?
If there is.
Or is that my miniseries movie in my head that I really hate?
You're writing your own screenplay.
Lifetime movie of the week.
Exactly. I've been really into them lately.
So
Becca
she
sucks.
fell off the face of the earth, and we're trying to get her to call TP back. And so far, nothing's worked.
But you know what?
After our last call, something did happen.
What happened?
I emailed her mother.
Oh.
And I expressed my concern and my worry about where she is because people have been asking me where she is.
Where is Becca?
And her mother wrote me back, this is very inappropriate. Do not try to contact me ever again.
Well, at least you know she's still alive and she's okay.
Good point.
Is that true?
Well, she's still alive.
Well, wouldn't the mother say she passed away?
I don't
or
think
maybe
she
is in a loony bin hospital. Is
Maybe.
that appropriate? Is that okay to say, loony bin? What's the proper use for that?
Inappropriate would imply
Mental
alive.
institution.
No, she's alive.
I agree. If a mother's saying it's inappropriate, it implies she's living.
She's living.
Yeah.
And therefore it could be, the inappropriateness could be because she may think that you know that she's in a menstrual institution.
She's having constant
Mental.
periods.
Maybe she knows. Maybe she thinks you know what's going on.
I explicitly wrote in the email. I had no idea what was going
okay.
on. So.
All right. So that just... All right.
Well, it's inappropriate for her not to
playing
tell
the sound
you
effect now.
where her daughter is.
Yeah, she should have. She most certainly, as a parent and as a human being, should have been like, look, she's fine, she's done, or she's having some problems right now. Just let's leave it alone. Jeff, you're a great guy. I love you, but let's move on.
Apples and trees.
She's
exactly.
Can I say she's a cunt?
Thank you.
Because I think the mom's a cunt, too. Apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Can't understand normal thinking.
Hate Becca.
Becca. So here we go.
Will this be
it's now.
The last Becca call
No,
ever?
we're going to do this.
We're doing this all the time. Actually, I'm totally going to do this when I'm drunk at night and I'm bored. I'm just going to keep calling her.
I still have a number in my phone.
Kick it. And now
Go.
it's time for the X spot.
Go.
We're going to get our zombie poses.
Here we go. All I think about is Michael Jackson and Thriller.
The midnight hour's close at hand. Grisly crawl in search of blood. Terrorize your neighborhood.
Different number.
Oh.
Okay.
Hey, guys, hold on a second.
So now Callie's going to use her phone, and she's going to call Becca.
Okay, here we go. Hold on.
She's now dialing. We're going to leave a message.
Hold on.
And mention you're, on a show.
Say that we're on a radio show. We need to speak to her.
Mention the name of the show. Get a plug-in.
That's a good point. Well, she might not call back if she has the name of the show. You going to put it on speaker?
How do you put it on speaker?
It's your
phone. There we go.
I can arrange another one of your exes right now if you want.
She's in the future.
She's willing.
Not right now.
Is it ringing?
It's still connecting. 18 to you suck.
What's going on over there?
It's going.
Yes.
Oh, dude.
Go. Yeah.
It's ringing.
Oh,
You got to speaker it,
I
dude.
have it on
Might put a
speaker.
microphone.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Don't leave a message.
Go get the phone. You're going to... Okay.
Wait.
Ah.
It's okay. Hey, Becca, it's Callie from Why You Suck in Bed. I'm here with Jeff, and we just want to call and see how you're doing. We haven't heard from you in a while, and we're pretty worried about Jeff, and therefore, I guess we're worried about you, too. So why don't you give us a call and let us know what's going on? It's, once again, Callie from Why You Suck in Bed. Give us a call. Bye.
Okay.
Wow.
That was try number 2
You
to
guys
reach
hold nothing back.
to Tribeca.
Wow.
Tribeca? Tribeca?
Ooh, we've tried Becca
We
twice.
Tribeca. Tribeca Film Festival. So, all right, Becca, give us a call.
Okay, Bex-dorama.
Now let's get happy.
All right, let's go to the
Fetish. Oh,
the topic of the day. Fetishes.
Shy.
I love them.
There are like a few theories on fetishes.
Do tell us, Dr. Stacy.
Some of them are people will focus on different areas of a person's body because maybe of their own they feel inferior in some ways. Like if you develop a foot fetish, it might be you're focusing on just
My
their
feet are ugly.
on just their feet because you don't know that you can ever possess their entire body, nor do you necessarily deserve the entire body. Whatever.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Get the fresh out of
What
the
about
bath.
Or if you were a child and there was a trauma and it involved a certain thing, it might also
What about-
make you focus on that.
One time I bit my mother's friend on the foot. Under the table.
You're fucked up, dude. I don't even know how to fucking respond to that crazy bullshit.
The reason
So-
we have Barney on,
Yeah, because he's a fucked up.
he's
guy.
got a fetish. We want to share what your fetish is?
Please do.
Speak so we can hear.
Shoes.
He's obsessed with shoes.
He is obsessed with shoes. No, he's not. He's obsessed with his woman wearing the shoes,
Right.
correct?
Right. Shoes in general. It's just shoes.
Do you buy shoes for your lady?
Yes.
Do you buy designer shoes?
No.
Or stripper shoes.
Yes.
Stripper shoes?
But not with the clear heels.
No, I hate loose-side
hate
heels.
Chris Rock
They're
speaks
so,
of clear heel. Oh, I got the clear heel.
they're like loose-side heels. They're
Fuck
gross.
clear heels.
Yeah,
You
they're
know what I mean?
gross.
Clear heels, you can't see them. They're invisible. You're an invisible woman? No, I want to see the fucking shoe.
Nice.
I want to see the shoe.
So you like the
Black,
big old black
red,
platform, like
Black, red,
slutty.
white, gray. I don't care.
Well, they
not
yeah,
clear.
Gotcha.
I don't understand clear.
And they're like with the high, giant, enormous heels.
Sure,
and-
sure.
Now, do you like when she takes her heels and her really pointy stilettos and shove them up your ass?
No.
I don't-
No,
always
no.
has to go back to ass
I
at
know.
some point.
I noticed that about
Just figured
it.
I'd throw that out there.
Earlier.
Yeah.
Not really. You would
Okay.
think. You would think. Oh well. Bring
No,
it
I
on.
just figured. Do you like
know,
it when she like stomps on your balls with them?
That never really went there.
Okay, just
You don't
curious.
enjoy- No, it's more.
What do you do with them?
Yeah, dude.
Use them like
high
handles.
heels like handles.
I wrote a song years ago. Girl, I've known you for such a long time. And the way I feel about you drive me out of my mind.
I can play that whole song.
I want to hold you close and light up some candles. Whisper sweet nothings. Use your high heels like handles.
Nice.
And that's really
That's why. So you
right.
use them as handles.
Yeah.
Got it.
Steering,
by the way, he's giving us a
It's like
visual.
he's driving a bus.
It's a
Yeah,
dance.
gotcha.
Yeah.
So the higher the better then. So you have, because your hands are pretty big, so they have to be really, really high heels. So to get your hands wrapped around the heels.
Right.
And, you know.
No, that's that's interesting. The proportionate amount, like a 5-inch. So I
Right,
would
so
prefer a
she-
6-inch.
Right, so you can get your hand wrapped
And
around it.
historically, there are reasons why women wear high heels. You know this, of course. right?
What's
What
the
is it?
history?
Dude, you tell me.
No,
I mean,
you
should
tell
know.
us.
Do you wear them? Yes or no?
Yeah, well, obviously.
wear them.
Yeah.
So why?
Well,
Well, they make me look leaner, taller. They accentuate my leg.
Isn't that a Radiohead
and
song?
A Radiohead. Yeah,
Leaner,
that's
taller.
fitter, happier. That's why I wear them.
ditto.
See, now, in man speak, what this means is it makes the buttocks protrude. Mm-hmm. It makes the breasts protrude. Mm-hmm. Gives you a sense of confidence.
Yes.
Definitely the
And
confidence.
it makes the calves look leaner.
Yep.
As well as the thighs.
Yep.
And I mentioned the buttocks.
Yes.
So then it's a whole aura
Yeah.
of power.
No, and I said that not too long about being eye fucked or walking down the street. I feel more confident. I have my heels on. I'll like. That's when all the guys start looking at me more.
You get eye fucked
know?
when you wear heels.
Yeah, because I have that confidence. I spew confidence.
I agree. When I'm
So
wearing
it's
flats.
almost like a Popeye spinach superhero
Totally.
conversion.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's another point, part B of what I was saying before. That was before. B is that it means you mean business.
Yeah.
There's no joke.
No joke.
This is it. I'm here. I'm for real, and I want it.
And look
now.
at me now.
Right now.
So when your girl puts on these shoes, do you have her keep them on through the whole entire?
Right. Unfortunately, there was an incident a few weeks ago in Miami.
Uh-oh.
You know, a lot of drinking, mojitos, fell asleep, put sores on her. Can I take them off to go sleep? No.
Oh no!
You
She had
keep them on.
blisters.
You asleep with them on.
Ooh,
Right.
Ouch!
Terrible.
Terrible.
But it is what it is.
Now,
So she had sores on her feet?
Yeah.
that sucks.
Do you
Like a female Christ. Yeah. I shouldn't have
stigmatas?
said that. We can't use that word on the internet. Can't say Christ, can you?
Yes, you can. On the internet? Yeah.
The World Wide Web?
Fuck a cow in the ass if you want.
Wow.
Wow, have you thought
She
about
suffered
that?
from my sins.
Because that could be a fetish. What's it called? Bestiality.
That's why I said it's
I
bestiality.
know, because you like the cat thing.
Down south, they
Cat. It's
drop
all
the
about
E.
cats.
It's just like a bestiality.
Jeff likes
Bestiality.
cats. Jeff likes pussies. Licking his
Okay.
What was your plan with the cat?
Oh, here we go again.
Why did I open up Pandora's box?
So, Barney,
Stacey.
when you told this lady that she couldn't take her shoes off, were you getting into more of like a dominatrix, like you were like domineering her? Do you get off on that? Like, don't you dare take those shoes off.
It's a give and take. It's an equality. She's already powerful because she's already 5, 6, 7 feet inches tall. She's already the dominant one. You know what I mean?
Right.
But then you know,
Right.
you flip it.
Yeah. I get it.
Flip it.
I get it. It's like a control thing. So,
But when you're laying down, you're all the same height.
that's true.
And it doesn't hurt when you're laying down. That was my argument.
The shoes
There's no
don't-
gravity to hurt you.
Yeah, but it's still like your feet can't breathe.
No, they were open toe.
Okay. Do you like open toe or closed toe?
That's a good question. Mm-hmm. Both. I think deep down, desert island shoe, it would have to be open toe.
Did you just say desert? Oh, no.
Like if he was on a
Right.
desert island, it would be
No.
open toe. I like open toe.
Do you like to suck the toes?
You know, it's
While
called,
they're in the heel?
that's called shrimping, actually.
Shrimping?
You would think,
What?
may have tried it only fresh out the bath, but there's always questions around being completely fresh out the bath, which bath it is. You know,
Right.
because if you have a shoe fetish and you're germphobic, that part
Are you a
gets
germaphobe?
if you were,
Right.
possibly.
Oh no, because I've
Yeah,
had
yeah.
guys like walking all over Manhattan, take off my will be at a strip joint, and he'll take. Why I don't know why we were at the strip joint. We just stumbled there,
It happens.
and he took off my heel and started sucking on my toes right there after I've been walking like for about
Maybe that's a more manly man than a non-shrimper. You have to be fresh out the bath.
Shrimper, I love it.
Fresh out the bath.
Do you
That's my
suck
motto.
on the heels?
No,
No.
It's more
Okay.
of a.
It's just more of a handlebar thing.
Just the handles.
Make sure they're there.
Have you ever fucked a shoe?
No.
Okay.
Thought about it. Never did.
No.
The shoes are no fun alone, in my opinion.
Right.
How did the shoe fetish
your
start?
listeners, and judging by your emails, you're probably fine.
No, I do. I know somebody who fucked a shoe. That's why I was asking.
Of course you do.
I do. I have a picture of it too. What?
It's not
I have a picture of his
it's like you
penis
think about
inside
it,
the hole.
It's just too silly. I just,
He still came all over them.
really. I guess
You were
know.
present at the time?
What? Yes.
Okay.
So have you ever like been out and you're like, I really want to see my lady in new shoes, and you went out and bought her a nice pair of shoes and made her
Right.
wear them that night?
like Manolos or something
Or
like
what- yeah.
that.
Ooh. Yeah.
You must have
Manolos.
watched. Did you watch Sex
Man
in the
knows
City?
his shit. Okay.
Yes.
Would you
Seen
do
it
that?
once. Would I? Sure.
See, I have to find someone
It's
with a shoe fetish
symbiotic.
because
It's-
I love shoes.
Yeah, like happy birthday, Merry Christmas. He's a certificate to what do they call it? CWC,
DSW.
DSW, MJM. Here you go.
Okay.
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 Gotcha.
So you serve both masters,
Right. You get pleasure and she gets
Right.
pleasure.
Right.
And then she gives you pleasure.
and then a little pain.
I know somebody who has a shoe fetish, but he likes to have her dig the heel into his face.
That's
His
a lot.
face?
Yeah, like on the side,
Fucking
on
who-
his temple.
Of course you know someone like that.
Oh,
yeah.
Bitch, you want to take? You
Yeah,
want to take
wanna
us
go
outside?
Can we take the microphone?
Your shoes.
Who does? Ow! 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 Doesn't it leave marks?
Hit me in the head with your shoes.
Yeah.
Your shoes.
He's the kind of guy that would probably like to get pissed on too. You know.
Does he like to get shit on? You think?
I don't know. I don't know
That's
about
a fetish.
that.
What fetish is that called? Where people like to get shit on?
Lobstering? I don't know.
What's it called? I mean, really, Barney, you have all the names for everything.
Cornholing.
There is.
Of course there is.
Like tromboning.
There is. Should I?
see trombone?
Oh, let's
Dirty
talk
Sanchez.
Blumpkining.
I just, 40-year-old
You know what
virgin.
a blumpkin is?
No.
Yes.
What
You
is
don't know
it?
what a blumpkin is?
No. Tell me.
Getting a blowjob while you're taking a shit.
Blumpkin, where is Blumpkin?
Ew.
Here I am.
I want to know. I want to meet a girl who will give a dude a blowjob while he's taking a shit.
Have you ever received a Blumpkin,
I'm sure we're going
Barney?
to get emails about that.
Yeah.
Never. I wouldn't want one.
No.
Gnarly.
Honestly, it's too demeaning.
Do you jerk off while
Even
you're
to
taking a shit?
myself, I tried that.
Because I have a friend that
It's
does
got to
that.
be one or the other. I can't multitask.
I don't know how he does it. He'll be like, I'm going to take a shit. I'm like, I guess you're jerking off. He's
So
like,
you
yep.
do one, and then you do the
His
other.
whole thing is, yeah, let's just get it out of the way.
Steps. I need to.
I need
Because
to-
shitting and orgasm,
origami.
they're both very pleasurable.
I love shitting.
So that's the whole.
Not on people though, in a toilet bowl, preferably.
love
Not
the
in a
shitting?
hole. I like
What was that
shitting.
club
It's
in
like
Manhattan?
You
It was
smile
called
when
the
you
Vault,
shit?
I
right?
smile.
Yeah.
I always smile.
Yeah.
Never been there. Heard of it.
Me and TP are having our own separate conversation right now. But yeah, I do. I ship butterflies. That's right.
And it smells like a butterfly.
Exactly.
Stings like a bee?
Yes.
No, that's what she's afraid of. That's why she doesn't do anal.
Exactly. Although if it was the size of a little
Bee, yeah,
I'd have no problem taking it up the ass.
Why no anal?
What? Ouch.
Why?
Ouch.
Ouch,
Do you
right,
take it
that's
up the ass? How does it
Because she
feel?
loves to shit.
Okay, so why wouldn't you take it up the ass?
Because, ready?
Is that how I
Here's
sound?
my argument. No.
Wah, wah.
Because you have internal organs otherwise. Primary, and that's your secondary.
Right.
So it's like, it's a second vagina. So
is not
it's different for a minute. Oh, you're going to take it internally? No, you're used to taking it internally. It's just a different orifice.
Well, you can take it up your pee hole, but I don't know how good that would feel.
This is sensitive. I'm sorry.
Yes.
All right, I'll stop.
Holy
No. Oh, I'm not
Grail.
sensitive, but
Her
it's the Holy
ass is
Grail.
Holy Grail.
Exactly.
She's not sensitive about anything.
No, I just don't. It hurts.
It's the full package.
Like when you're taking that shit, and it's like a big, ginormous piece of shit. Look at Jeff's face. I'm serious, like that hurts, and there's no way I want something like bigger than that coming in or
that's coming
out.
out.
Like, I know,
Yeah,
but can you
Maybe
imagine
going
in?
in would be different.
But if it took me that long to get that piece of
If
shit
you're
out,
getting the same thing out, the same thing in, same thing out. It's a series of back and forth.
No.
It's the same thing anyway.
You got to do muscle memory. You train your anus
And
to
here's
just
the-
take and receive.
what
and
the fuck is
Here's
muscle
the new
memory?
argument. As painful as it may have been when you were younger, we're older
What?
now. Therefore,
I never tried that when I was
the
younger.
muscles loosen up.
watch, more things have passed through the
How much
years.
old-
Therefore,
whoa,
it's easier.
slow down. I'm
Through
older.
the years.
No, there's nothing
It's like
loose.
an Air Supply song.
Through the
REO
years.
That's actually Kenny Rogers.
That's some Michael McDonald.
okay, I'll stand with you through
the years. Wow, wow.
We're terrible.
We're terrible.
You know, Barney's like a singer.
Yeah, and we're not.
I'm not.
So, all right. So, so fetishes, right? Okay. So, Dr. Cece, do you have any fetishes?
I wouldn't know. I don't know if they're classified as fetishes, but I have things that get me a little crazy.
Yeah. Do you want to share tonight, or you want to hold back?
No, I'll share.
Okay, so give us one, or a couple, or 10.
I like when a guy has like little curls, and I rub the curl. It gets me all
The curl. Now she's pointing to the back of his head.
on like his head.
On his head. I mean, on
I should
her-
probably specify.
Yeah, you should probably specify because little curls could also mean pubic hair.
Not pubic hair. I'm not into
Behind
pubic hair.
his head.
Yes, behind his head.
No, like on his head.
Right.
Sack
But it's not-
hair or no?
That's sack
Okay,
hair.
gotcha.
On his head, and I like
Cute.
to rub the little curl, and it gets me nice.
Okay.
And
Really?
she did.
Interesting.
Oh, everyone drank.
You don't.
Okay.
Don't do that.
I like doing that.
To me.
I also like
Please.
glasses.
Oh wow.
I like when a guy bangs me with his glasses on.
Oh really? Nice, interesting. So is that a fetish though? But is this one guy that you're talking about? Maybe, maybe not.
I think in general, if a man wore glasses while he banged me, I would prefer it than if he didn't.
Is it like because they have the ability to have them stay on while they're doing it?
It's like an Olympic
yeah,
event.
Like a
Like-
teacher,
Or-
intellectual,
Yes,
sort of, I
yes.
am the intellectual teacher, and I'm in control. It's almost like the shoes.
Yes.
Are you psychic?
Yes. I love
Or-
to be overtaken.
Does he have terrible vision and you want him to actually see you, so you prefer to keep the glass on so he can see you? Climax. Let's ponder on that.
I don't know, mate. I don't know what it is. It's kind of like I always wanted to live that story. What's the police song about the young
We're bringing another band into this.
subject?
Don't stand so close to me.
Fantasy. That's that.
This car is warm and dry.
Are we aging ourselves? If we're talking about all fucking 80s bands and songs.
Air Supply.
Yeah.
Police.
Police and Kenny Rogers. Really?
We
Our
suck.
musical taste is awful.
We're the worst.
We're the worst. So, TP, what's your fetish? Or
My
do you have
fetish, against my own will, seems to be mentally disturbed women.
I can second that.
one? Wow, that's
Yes.
a shitty
I
fucking
know.
fetish.
So they must be masochistic then, right, Doctor?
Doctor?
I think that you have a savior complex, and you need to be in a relationship where you can save the woman, but she is never savable. You always pick the ones that can't be saved. And in turn, that's self-defeating. That'll be $200.
Wow.
He sees in 3D.
Interesting.
Deep, dark, and depressed.
That's what we were just
Disturbed.
talking about our last podcast.
Disturbed, not depressed. Disturbed.
I'm
remember?
sorry. I
Shouldn't have
thought
eaten
depression
Chinese
was a part of
food.
being disturbed.
Deep, dark, and disturbed.
So
That's the
Dr.
title of the
Stacy-
song.
Nice.
No one understands you fully fine.
Dr. Stacy and I looked up a lot of fetishes, and I couldn't even possibly tell you all the names of them, but there are some crazy ones out
Wait.
there.
Before we go on to that, what are your fetishes?
I don't have any.
It's bullshit.
Lie.
Fucking stuffed animals.
Is that really? No, it's just one monkey though.
Our guest is very
stuffed
confused.
monkey. I have a stuffed monkey that I like.
Plastique or sort of furry?
No, fur, plush. Yes, plush. It's got like a nose.
What gives it form?
Its nose is like stuffed. It's like really stuffed. It's not like a flimsy stuffed. His arms are flimsy, and he's got the Velcro
It's
at
the
the
ones
ends.
that hug you?
You know the ones that hug you, and I could spoon with
monkeys?
it. But the nose,
They make
the
noise?
nose, no noise.
When you-
I don't need people to hear me fucking the monkey because I like to leave my windows open. No. But its nose is like really big and hard. Like not hard, but still, it's perfect size for my clitoris. Because you don't need anything ginormous. Like I'm not going to fuck a giant pillow. I like whatever. We went through. Yeah. Anyway, so but I don't know if that's
We're
a
all
fetish.
happy for you.
I think I have a fat man fetish.
I think you do.
I do. Recently, I don't know where it came from. It just came from out of nowhere, and I went to see a band not too long ago. Not you guys, another band.
Oh, but you guys will know this guy. They'll know them.
Oh, so wait, what's it's a no,
It's
it
a
wasn't
Pearl
that.
Jam
It was a
cover
Pearl Jam
band.
cover band.
You know them.
And the fat guy on there.
Because I know. I went to see one of the. Barney and TP are in a band together, and I went to
actually.
two bands together, and I went to see one of your bands, and
Three, yeah.
and the Pearl Jam cover band was there that night.
Oh, that's so funny because I went. Actually, that was the same night that Jeff was there because I just missed
Was
them.
it in Sullivan Hall?
It was in the city somewhere.
Yes.
Yes, and it was.
It was the night I
It was
met Becca.
No. This was less than a year ago. This was when the Joel Bell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Them,
Becca.
but no. This was like.
Fucking Becca.
This was like in October.
yeah.
Oh wow, where?
It was
yeah,
Becca.
it was. It probably,
It was.
But you weren't there. No, it had to have been another time because I went there and it was.
It was
you
in
guys, It was
October.
a metallic. It was a Guns N' Roses cover
It
band.
was in October at
yeah.
Sullivan Hall. Yes.
Right. That's when you met Becca.
No, but we were there.
Right. I was there too. I was
Small
there. I
fucking
know.
world.
So that
you could have been there and hating her in person.
Exactly. Damn it.
You could be mine.
But the guitarist or the bassist or whatever it was, he looked like the kid from Superbad, the fat kid.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh my God, he's so cute. So I'm sitting there trying to be all cute with him and stuff. Didn't really work. He was totally ignoring me.
The Mike McCready one?
I don't know. He was fat.
Yes.
And then I realized that watching all these Seth Rogen films, I really like the fat guy. Like
We love Seth Rogen.
Love Seth Rogen's voice. I love his fat. And now, I don't like him that he's so
You
skinny
like
now.
him less that he lost the weight?
Yes,
in
I
like
Green
the
Hornet?
fat.
Terrible
We both
film,
do.
Green Hornet. Oh, terrible.
Oh, it doesn't matter. He can do anything except fuck me in the ass. But otherwise,
Never? Not even when you're married, kind of?
No.
Even less when you're
Less
married.
when you're married.
Amyl nitrate, no.
No, I've taken. It happened
Never.
once. I took a Benadryl to like numb the pain, but I'm not into it. But yeah, fat man fetish
A
for me.
Benema.
A Benema, exactly. Nice. Oh, he made a funny. But yeah, no. So now when I'm out, but I think it's because I like the security of a fat man. I think his hugeness.
What do you mean by fat? Like how many pounds
Like
above?
insulation almost?
Huge.
You're talking overweight,
No,
obese,
fat.
BMI of what? 40?
I don't know. Well, okay, I'm 123.
So you're within your BMI. You're like
So
20.
I'm
Right,
like
so
about
you're talking
123. I'm talking like I dig on 300-pound dudes.
Oh, it's morbidly obese.
That's more.
Oh,
okay,
sure.
maybe two something.
In the industry, we
No,
call it
because
morbidity.
200's not. But 200 pounds for a man that's 6 foot is not fat.
No, not at all.
So if you
Believe
have
me,
a-
that'd be great.
So if you have a 6 foot dude who's like 250, 275, that's a big guy.
That's huge.
So that's nice, and I think I like the big ginormous.
Do you have a roll minimum?
a roll?
A roll minimum?
How many rolls?
How many rolls they have on their torso?
I never. No, they don't have rolls. Usually, it's just like one big piece of fat.
No, it is roll.
There's rolls.
There's
There's gotta
rolls.
be.
Their back. There's back fat.
There's the
Largest
man
I've ever
bosom.
been, I was pushing like 248 once. There was a roll. Yeah, there was a roll.
It's totally rolls.
No, I don't have roll. I don't
back
care.
fat, lots of back fat that you
I don't
can
give
grab
a
onto.
fuck. I can
What
grab
about
onto it.
hairy man, ladies?
Oh.
I'm sorry. I don't mean, hairy man, yes, no?
I love
Fat man, but hairy back?
Yes.
Hair on the back?
Yes.
No?
No.
Yes? Okay.
Yes.
You like it?
Yes.
See? Even in myself, it's disgusting. Ugh. I see hair on my back. Ugh. Please shave this, honey.
Yeah,
You
you better
get it
make
off.
sure
Get
she
rid of
gets
it.
rid of that shit.
Oh, it's disgusting.
It's disgusting.
It's not. I could live without it, but it doesn't bother me.
I don't want to run my fingers through someone's back. like
But
the
you
back
can
hair.
run your fingers through their fat.
Yes, absolutely, totally different. Totally. First of all, I've never been with a man who has like tons of rolls on his back.
Interesting.
Or maybe because my
Keep going with
hands
this fetish.
actually,
It will be.
You got to hit the
maybe 'cause
500
I
pound
can't
range. or
actually
something.
reach his back. I can only make it to his sides because he's so fat. My arms aren't long enough to wrap around.
There's like a crater that you're not reaching.
Apparently.
You know,
Oh well,
like-
I'll have to keep that in
It's like
mind
the
next time.
opposite of a plateau.
Yes.
But I think fat
You'll
men,
hit it.
fat men are underappreciated in this country. Keep going, guys, with the McDonald's. It's okay. It's okay.
See?
America.
Last episode, Burger King, McDonald's. We're going
Okay.
to get that endorsement
America.
someday.
I'm loving it.
I'm going to address some fetishes.
Okay.
Top 10 fetishes according to AskMen.com. Number 10, stomachs.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Men and
okay.
women both agree that taut tummies make them crazy. Not you, Callie.
Wait, what?
You like a big ass. Some women have fantasies for little pot bellies.
There you go.
Well, that's from Pulp Fiction.
And a little pot.
Travolta?
Yeah, no,
no.
Bruce Willis and his girl. When she had a little, he was saying how he
Forgot
liked.
he was in that.
She
Remember?
wanted to go get pancakes.
She wanted to go on the
blueberry
chopper.
pancakes, and she loves the pot. Like, just
Yeah.
a little pot.
Yeah, exactly.
But on her.
On her. But no, but I'm saying that I was like, oh my God, that's so cool. Good. Yay.
Well, this one says some gentlemen
Ha, drink.
were very adamant about needing to release themselves on a woman's stomach, or the experience
That's a
simply
fetish?
won't be pleasurable. Yeah,
Really? Mm-hmm. I just find that a matter of necessity.
totally.
Where's the guy else going to go?
Where's it going to
On
go?
the tits.
Well, from that guy from the email in the mouth.
Yes. Or in the
His
asshole.
own mouth.
Only if he's alone and sitting upright.
Proper angle, yeah.
Nice.
The next one was
Aim for the breast, you hit above the navel, you know?
was body piercing.
Where? Everywhere?
Yeah, and like belly buttons, tongues, nipples, eyebrows, penises, yada yada.
Peni? Plural?
Penis. Next one was leather, rubber, vinyl, latex.
All in one category?
I'm not into any of that.
I'm not either.
Not down.
Leather's good.
I just can't imagine what guy's balls are going to smell like once he takes off the leather pants. Then come on, you haven't thought about that?
No.
Oh my God, sweaty balls. Give me a break.
I don't like guys wearing leather.
Oh, I'm just saying. Well, this is ask men, but okay, from a woman's point of view, men.
Let's ask men, not what the man wants to wear the leather.
No,
The
no,
woman
but,
wears the leather.
no, but I'm saying.
No, this
but,
is ask men
okay,
what they like.
but you guys are rock stars. You're going to tell me rock stars don't wear leather?
you ever worn
I am
leather
a rock
pants?
star, and
Leather.
I had
It's
a pair
leather.
of leather pants.
Okay,
Never leather. Never leather.
But still, I'm sorry, not
A,
for
I
nothing.
didn't have the money. You know how much leather
Leather,
pants?
I know.
B,
leather,
But leather,
still
you
makes
must
the
have been-
balls like
you
that.
must have been
But
sweating
they
your
were
ass off.
they were fly. They were
You
better.
got you loose
Oh, so you were
pleather,
like
loose
an
pleather.
R&B hip hop.
No,
like,
I wasn't. but
balling that style?
It was 99.
Oh,
You know, my
okay.
pants were a little big.
I'm sorry, but balls sweaty. They'll be all sweaty.
When
in
you're
there.
on
Oh.
stage, you need
No,
to
but
breathe.
this isn't about what the woman.
I know, but I'm just
what the
throwing
man
it out
wears. It's about
there.
the woman.
But I'm all about not staying
so you-
focused.
okay, gotcha.
I apologize. Maybe
Okay.
put a little powder there before you put the leather on.
Little talc.
We'll talk about
Powder it up.
Exactly.
Look at little Mexican wedding cakes.
Oh God, I can't wait to suck on someone's balls and to think about the wedding cake. Of course. I can't even do it. Go on.
Sorry. Whoa. Domination and submission.
That goes in the same time.
Number
okay.
4, 3, whatever.
That's number 7.
Okay.
Number 6, feet and hands.
Yes.
Kissing feet, biting feet.
I love that.
Some shrimpies. Shrimping. Which I never knew that it was called shrimping.
I wonder, maybe that
Did it
whole
start in
Forrest Gump
Louisiana?
thing. Yeah, with Bubba Gump.
Bubba Gump shrimp.
Yeah,
No,
maybe
because the little toes look like little shrimps.
little
Little
shrimpies.
piggies.
Little piggies.
That's awesome.
All right. It's like now my browser is loading.
Oh,
Loading.
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 What
But
do
we
you
could
think, number 4 or 5?
I'm going to say number 4. The next one will be fetishes. Shoes. We haven't.
I see that as number 1. I don't know what could be 1. What is 1?
What about furries?
Fingernails and lipstick.
Okay,
It's
no,
number
I knew a
5.
guy. I knew a guy. I won't say his name.
he
but
wear
he was a
lipstick?
little guy, and he looked like, "Wish you had me some woodpecker pie on guitar."
Yes, I know.
He had a
big
smoking
head, too.
and a lipstick fetish.
Yeah.
So it was smoking
I'm
with the
I'm
lipstick.
sure smoking's on the
That's
list.
weird.
Right.
So-
but the woman he married, doesn't smoke, and wouldn't
And
use
doesn't wear
lipstick.
lipstick.
Funny.
So he likes the lipstick, like staining the cigarette.
Yeah, he's all into that.
It's like a mommy issue, I think.
Wow, I don't know.
Oozing pores on his back. It was disgusting.
Large cranium.
Interesting.
It says men like kissing a woman and smudging her lipstick all over both their faces.
Ew.
Why? Because it gives them the feeling of having adulterated sex, like sex with a prostitute.
I love how you say it with like prostitute vengeance. Like, ew, no.
Scorn.
I don't know, but most women, a lot of women nowadays don't really wear lipstick. We wear gloss. A lot of us wear like light colors. I don't.
It'll
Or
all
maybe
come
I just
back.
don't.
I
hear
wear
that.
prostitute lipstick.
You do?
TP, everything comes back that they do.
I'm all about gloss.
Okay,
Not
thank
in
you.
this year. It doesn't mean it won't be.
I don't
next
like
year.
wearing red lipstick.
This year, flats and calf jeans are in. It'll be back.
Wow,
next
this
year.
is getting good.
Okay, go.
go.
So the next one is braids and ponytails.
Okay, that's clearly a child pedophile type. Like
Why,
Britney
you've never
Spears.
put your hair in little ponies?
Yeah, when I put on my schoolgirl outfit.
Men like
I'm not saying
men
it's a
like
bad
that,
thing, I'm
and
just
talk
saying-
about handles. You can use the ponytails as handles.
Yeah.
You know, having gone to Catholic school, it's like the
It's like
least
that-
thing I'm interested in.
Really?
Now is Catholic school. Yeah.
I had to put on an outfit not too long ago. Ugh, whatever. I don't like the
What
little
was it?
schoolgirl uniform.
That's what it was?
Yeah, I was
Can you
asked
get
to do
naughty
it.
nurses on there? Is that
Naughty
what-
nurse? No.
See, I don't like any of those.
You don't like naughty nurse?
I don't like wearing costumes.
Why?
It's annoying.
So why is it annoying?
I don't know. That's why I hate Halloween.
But you like lingerie.
I like lingerie, but I don't
That's a
think that's a
costume.
character. I feel like a costume. It's like, okay, here I am, schoolgirl.
So
I
you
gotta
don't role
be-
play?
I didn't say I didn't role play. I just said it's annoying to dress up in the costumes. But I'll role play differently. I'll pretend I'm a whore. I can't even keep a straight face with that. No, I'll pretend I'm a virgin, but I'm a whore.
Do you ever have a rape role play?
I love that. I don't know why that
Can't
turns me
get
on.
into that.
You
Holy
can't?
shit,
get it.
I love
I
that.
thought about it.
No,
it just
leave.
doesn't work.
No,
It
no,
doesn't-
no.
Unless you're into it.
Who, you
I'm
getting raped?
No, no. I'm the big man. Yo, you're in trouble right now. You're gonna get hit.
With the
You do this.
broomstick.
Oh, I'll cut you. You know, you
No,
do that.
it's not like that.
No, it's not like that.
You
It's
force
no-
yourself on the lady.
It's no
Yeah,
fun.
I do. I
Unless
like
it's
getting tied
mutual.
up. I
you know,
love.
And you have to have a safe word.
Mine was. I had a safe word.
What was it?
It was yellow.
Yellow.
And if it got too
What if the
crazy,
phone rang? You
Call me
answered.
yellow.
Yellow.
call me mellow yellow. No, it was yellow. And then if it got too much, it would be light yellow if we weren't there yet. And then yellow when I was like, no, yellow, stop. Because
Talk about work.
So it was like the terrorism charge,
Yeah,
basically.
but I like. So I
It
like
was all yellow.
I love to be tied up. I love that whole get tied up, but I don't need it to be that rough. No.
Get out if you really want.
Yeah.
You
if I
like
say-
you like to resist.
I like to
Be
resist.
Gotta be
overtaken.
on there.
because when a girl says no, it really means
The
yes.
next one,
sometimes.
number 3, is water.
What?
Really?
Water? Like,
It says the shower.
oh, oof.
Water play.
I don't like shower.
Some
The lubrication just isn't the same as natural land.
No. There is a lubricant for showers that keeps a woman
Who
moist.
knows this?
I do.
I'm on the
She
show
does.
tonight.
That's
I
why
learned
she's
so
here.
much.
No, someone used it on me, and I was like, "What is that?"
The shower lube.
It's shower lube. It totally
Is that
keeps you
jacuzzi
wet.
lube, too?
No. It's shower. I don't think you could use it immersed in water. Maybe you can. I don't even know. But we were standing up.
Salt water lube.
The
perhaps?
slippery. It gets a little slippery though.
Jello lube.
Oh, this is interesting. They
Dangerous.
also get off on having an open faucet running as they have sex.
That's an autistic tendency. No, it is. Water play, all those things. You know.
I know.
But weird.
It's autism.
It's a sensory thing, yeah.
It is a sensory thing.
Water running. I only do that when I have to take a shit at someone's house, and I don't want them to hear.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That doesn't get me off. And then this is weird. This is also underwater. Not underwater, under the topic of water. It says men and women absolutely obsess over thunder and lightning. The powerful sound and sudden flashes of light give my body a feeling of empowerment. My husband and I make plans to meet whenever we know the storm is in effect.
Good for
Someone,
them. Good for
someone
them.
Callie hates loved the thunder and the lightning.
Becca, I hate you.
Becca!
Loved the thunder and the lightning. Was
Really?
fearful. You
She
used to be
just-
coddled by a big burly man.
Just wanted to
such as
fuck
yourself.
like.
Oh, he called you big and burly, and I called you. You're not yelling
I
at him.
am big
But
and
I
burly.
called you big and burly.
No, you called me fat.
Okay, Dan.
No, I
You did.
I
You
did.
called him fat.
I didn't mean it like that, though.
well built.
That's a
you know.
compliment
Girthy.
coming from me.
I don't think Jeff's fat.
He's not
or
fat.
Big
Not
and burly.
manly.
I have broad shoulders. That's about it. But yes, she used to
Big-
want to fuck when it thundered and lightning.
I think rain is very sexy.
Wait, are you talking
So
about
where
the guy
do
rain
shoes
or
fall
rain?
into this 1 through 10?
I
Okay.
want. That's the
I
one
think it's
place I
number
want to
2.
have sex is in outside in rain. Like I just want to like.
Because then there'll be mud though.
Wait a
No,
second.
not
Maybe mud
grass. Maybe on a car or something.
During lightning?
No lightning.
Truly
I don't care. I just want rain.
crazy.
Summer rain.
Die at any moment.
Okay.
Don't take it back to the thing.
Number
please.
2, golden showers.
Never would I want to do that. I'm a germaphobe. You got urine all over you, all
I
over
peed on
the
some
bed.
guy's. I peed on some guy's foot once though. I was trying not to
What?
ruin. I was giving him a
You get
blowjob.
stung by a jellyfish?
No, I was giving him a blowjob. We were in a hotel room. I'm giving him a blowjob. I had to pee so bad, and I was like, "All right, this is so gross." I was young, guys, and I was like, "If I just let out a little bit, I'll be okay." So I figured I'd let out a little bit. His foot was there, and he was like, and I was sucking his dick. I was like, hey, maybe if I get him really into it, he won't even know. What? And he knew. He goes, "Did you just pee on my foot?" I was like, "Oh my God, I'm sorry. I had to pee. I didn't want to ruin the moment." And he's like,
he didn't ask you.
He's no.
Oh.
He's like, "What the fuck?" He's like, "You think peeing right here is not going to ruin the
Instant
moment?"
flaccidity.
I know. I fucked up, but I had to pee so bad, and I didn't want to. I was young.
Some guys would have loved that. From
I
what I hear,
know.
there's pee freaks.
Well, apparently at the Limelight years ago, there used to be a woman who used to be in the urinals, and you pay her $5 to pee on her.
Never.
You know,
Filth. It's like next to
She
excrement.
was sitting in a fucking urinal. Clearly, it's filthy.
You have a pee story?
No,
disgusting.
no, I'm not into the pee.
No, I would. No. No one's going to pee on me.
No.
But if you ever taken a shower with a guy or a woman and you pee on
Okay.
her,
I have that. I have a story.
okay, because that is. I know a guy who does that.
I was engaged to someone. We never made it to marriage.
Clearly.
And every morning we would shower together, but it wasn't sexual. It was just
It was
out
just
of
like, let's go, let's
because we both had to get showered and go to work.
Save water.
We saved water.
Yes,
And I remember one day I'm washing my hair, and all of a sudden
you feel
something's really warm on my leg, and I turn around and he's pissing on me.
Yeah.
And laughing his ass off.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, you fucking
That's
dick.
disgusting.
It was like a frat house thing and not a sex.
It was a frat house thing. Like, oh, it's ridiculous.
See,
But then I felt really
Yeah.
dirty,
It's
and
like,
I had
did
to
you
like
just piss on
scrub.
me?
Yeah.
ugh.
A good way or a bad way?
No, I felt dirty in a bad way. I felt like I needed a Silkwood shower.
Yeah, that was kind of. The guy I peed on his foot felt the same way. Unfortunately,
Okay,
So bad.
and the number one fetish.
is drumroll.
Voyeurism and exhibitionism.
Voyeurism. I love that. Sometimes when fucking my man, I like pretend that our neighbors are watching. So I leave the curtains open and leave the windows open, like I said earlier, so they could like hear us and see us. But nobody might. But in my mind, I'm like, they're watching us. They're getting turned on, and we're turning them on. They can't stop watching us, you know. And I'll look outside the window in case they are watching.
Right.
You know, like do a little over the shoulder look.
When I'm at the Hollywood Motel on the 110, I like to so the people next door know what the fuck's going on.
That's angry. He had an angry face on.
And who the daddy really is. Because the bigger the daddy, the smaller the car.
Nice. Okay. Great. Where do you pull the shit from your ass? But wait, this all
It
goes back
all
to
goes back to the end.
exactly. Always.
Well, I bit her on the foot.
So what about PDAs? So I guess this goes with number one, like the whole like going out in public and fucking and not fucking, but like really getting into like the bars. Like, would you ever have sex out and open in a bar? Like, I mean, I wouldn't either.
Well, do you know when you're in the
It's gotta
bar?
be dark.
Yeah, but you know when you're in a bar and like people are just all over themselves, like they're just dry humping at the
Yeah.
bar.
See, that kind of bugs me.
It's annoying. It's like enough already. It kind of like it's just annoying. There's nothing sexy about it. I don't think.
No,
Making
but what?
love out of nothing at all.
Oh, making love out of nothing at all. Making love.
Another air supply. So wait, I wonder if
Can we get them on the show? I'm sure we
Yeah,
can.
really.
What the fuck are they doing?
I wonder how it is in a swing club, because I wonder if that's like because that's a pretty voyeurism and watching other couples fuck there. If it's like a on-premise site where couples are having sex with one another right there, and there's people that just go and watch, and then the guys sit there in a corner and jerk off. Like, that's kind of dirty.
But there are a lot of men who like to
Don't
do
you
Right.
need a female to get in one of those places?
No, they have single male night, from what I've been told.
Also, I have read.
They also have single lady night, from what the website said. I just Google. I do my research before I open my mouth, kind of, sort of.
It's a strange island.
It is a strange island, but they're all over. They're amongst us, these swing clubs. That's right. You heard it here.
It's
Word.
like Invasion of the Body Snatchers. They're already here.
They're already here.
Do you have to have a password to get in?
Yes.
Really?
Yellow. No password. You need to have some bucks, though.
How much?
Some places like $90 a couple to walk in through the doors. And then you pay, I guess, drinks, or you bring your own alcohol. Some places are shady. Like, a friend of mine went to one, and they said that you walk through, like, a porn shop in front, like a video porn shop, and then you go through these doors, and you go into, like, a pretty much big suite, and it's an on-premise. You bring your own alcohol, and you put your name on it. And there's, like, little rooms, and you go and you fuck with your partner, and anyone could just walk in, sit there, and they could be jerking off, or they can start touching you. Like, it's a little seedy.
I've seen this on Law and Order. You need to have a rubber on at all times.
Absolutely.
As a man.
Yeah, but not only that, but yeah, he said rubber. Wow, you said rubber. So you say rubber over condom.
You would think it's made of rubber.
No, I know, but
do you call it a rubber? Because this is something
honestly, I use it interchangeably.
Okay.
You don't call it a friend.
I'm actually
Do you call it a friend?
No,
Have you ever called it a friend? Because someone we interviewed said they call it a friend.
Mm-hmm.
No.
It's an enemy.
And has a woman ever named your penis? Or have you ever named your penis?
Never.
Do you want to name his
Never?
penis
You've
for
never
him?
had a name?
No.
I'll call it Toby.
Like
God,
Toby
you're naming my
Maguire?
penis?
That's weird.
That is weird.
Ew,
I mean,
Jeff's
We're
laughing.
in bands together. We could do
Barney
this
will be like,
kind
my
of
best friend Jeff named my penis Toby. That's really hot.
I call it Little Barney.
And now we're the dynamic
I
duo.
call mine the
that
loneliest
goes
man
back
alive.
to the guys with the big trucks. The guys that name themselves and the guys with big trucks.
Gotcha.
True.
Opposite of guys that drive around little tiny Hyundais.
Wait, so when a guy drives like a little tiny, like,
Who here drives a tiny Hyundai, I wonder?
do you drive a Mini?
No, I think Barney does.
It's like a fucking golf cart.
It looks like a frozen grape, actually.
My boss calls it a Tic Tac.
Oh.
A Tic Tac.
So cute.
So what does that mean? What does that imply?
Ask the world.
We are.
It means
Go out to Suffolk County.
All right.
Look at the trucks.
That's
Okay.
true. He's right.
Figure out
Those
what it means.
big fucking monster trucks.
Yeah.
The guys, they probably have like really little dicks.
I'm just not down
And they
with
probably
that.
name their dicks like
What?
Saul.
Saul. That's like an old Jewish man's name.
I went to go. It's a rebirth.
Saul. I was going to say, like, I don't know, like, some
like
fucking-
Annihilator.
Yeah.
Terminator.
Terminator.
Death.
Death.
Like,
Wait.
like
the soldier. We had that.
we had someone name his pig cock
Warrior.
soldier.
Warrior.
I have it
Warrior.
on. Someone named.
Ultimate
Someone
warrior.
named their penis Aladdin. Is that what? No, Suffolk County guys don't do
That's
that.
Disney.
I don't know anything about Suffolk County guys. I don't.
I don't know either. I don't know.
To our listeners, Suffolk County is a county in New York that's known for
Mullets,
Big trucks,
mullets.
mustache.
Oh, mullets. Oh, my God. Mullets are terrible. Mullets.
Speaking of which,
Mullets galore. Do you have a song for mullets?
Yes.
Ooh, share.
Amazing.
we can play it.
Yeah,
Close out
play
the
it.
show if you would like.
Yeah, no, we should close out the show with it.
Are we done?
You and I together. You know, we're here. You and
Yes.
I.
Has it been an hour?
It's been well over an hour.
Okay,
yeah.
then let's
All
do
right.
it.
Wicked.
So we're
Did
saying
you say
goodbye.
wicked?
Wicked.
Are you trying to bring that word back?
Yeah.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Rubbers and
Dude,
wicked.
Mint, man,
No.
mint.
It's not wicked. It's like wicked. Wicked.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Can you say mint? No.
That's not going to fly. No.
You didn't have a mullet in high school. You had just had
No.
the long,
You knew
shaggy.
me after it
the
came
You
out.
have to go
hair.
through the mullet stage to get it
Mr.
long.
Best Looking.
Or
Wait, I'm-
fit
I didn't get it.
He
second.
came in second.
Yeah.
Okay, you're almost
Who knows
there.
that? Who knows that? But you.
It doesn't really mean anything. It doesn't really mean anything when people get best looking in high school.
No.
No.
Usually it's the worst.
It
Yeah.
is.
He's probably a disgrace right
He's
now.
probably a
Thank God I
total
didn't get it.
disgrace.
He's probably a
I don't
fucking
know who it is.
mess.
Nice, yeah. He's probably a drug addict.
I'll tell you
Like-
right.
His name's Jerry.
He's not appearing on Why You Suck in Bed.
No, he's probably
That's
sucking
true.
dick for money.
He's
No.
probably paying somebody $5 to piss on him.
Exactly. He's the guy in the urinal in fucking Limelight.
Chicken INH.
Oh. So you guys going to sing to us? You're going to
Should
start?
I sing or should I play the actual song that people can download from iTunes?
Okay, there you go.
From our old band, None More Evil.
None more evil.
We are in currently 2 bands. Do you want to tell them?
Yeah, plug.
For whom the bell jolls.
We do the songs of Billy Joel in the style of Metallica.
And they're amazing.
And we're on the Facebook, MySpace, all that shit. And our new band is a tribute band called
Jesus Christ pose.
We do the songs of Soundgarden, and we're fucking amazing.
They are amazing.
Best Soundgarden tribute in the Northeast region.
Best Soundgarden tribute in the fucking world.
They're incredible.
Wow.
Only Soundgarden tribute in the Northeast region.
Barney plays bass.
Barney plays the bass.
And Jeff plays guitar.
How good am I?
You're amazing. He's the best ever.
We're going to have to do this whole Red Bull scrotum. Red Bull, like,
Red
in
Bull
his scrotum.
Right into the scrotum
'Cause
every
seriously,
show,
he's
really?
like so chatty
He's
and
so
like
chatty.
and like smiley and showing his teeth now.
He also has his little best friend here.
See,
Stop talking about my cock.
Stop talking about Toby.
Little Butch.
Little Toby.
No, my cock is called the Lonely Guy.
Oh.
Drink.
That was almost a perfect harmony. I'll drink too.
So anyway,
Okay, here we go.
Mullet Man.
available.
Bust out your Camaro.
Available
Let
on
me see your
iTunes.
horns.
Go for it. Have a great week, guys.
Bye. Mwah.
She like a shirt on the top and the side.